Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Miami Dolphins and the Philadelphia Eagles. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Opposite, green. Ready?
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. He'll work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set, ready, set.
Here's a give inside to Wright. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
On the double.
5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down.
Clock, 10. Yellow, 20.
They run again with Wright. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That's a pickup of 9. And that was the Dolphins' first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Set. 45. White. Hut.
On his own read, here's Wright. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal, they're going to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal?
32. Ready.
Back to throw. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the set.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's another carry for Barkley. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
The line of scrimmage.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Ready. 70 Lion. 70.
They go to Barkley again. And this one isn't much better, partner. 3rd down, he stopped for no gain, and already they're facing 4th down here.
A gain of only a yard.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through. It's for a touchback. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Down. 50, green. 43 rail. Hut.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds a man right side. He's a little bit up to the 21. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Ready. Red 38. Set, go.
They run it from the gun with Wright. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Set.
We'll go with a design keeper. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Give him 5 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. And that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the 1st down, and live to play another day.
Short pass brought in. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry.
Come on, set. Black shot. Black. 95, right.
Throwing from the gun. Able to find White. And he's not going to get the 1st. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this.
the double.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll be set up with third, only one.
Set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Right, running out of the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Smash, red. Set, cut.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And the stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 45.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in right side. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 13-0 lead. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Eagles, nothing. Tyler Luke.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Count. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Viking 18.
Now looking to throw. Cut out left. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hey, smash Bronco.
First down, a run with Barkley. Get some space around midfield. Down the left sideline he goes. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game in the first half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Eagles 7.
And And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Running from the pistol. It's right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Ready.
Looking to throw here. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Ready. Ready. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It is caught left side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do it in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He's got it downfield near the edge. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready? Cougar 19.
I'll throw it. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Ready?
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Still sticking with the passing game. He's got a man left. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
Third down, they need 7.
Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And air it out on 3rd. This finds Austin complete. And this one doesn't go far.
To Calvin Austin. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, In a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hurt. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll come out throwing. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he stays under this one. Wow, great punt. Unexpected fair catch at the 5.
1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
On the ready.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Here's a give for Wright. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That run right there, that kind of feels like the missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and he played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 6, ready.
Right again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Collects this at the 32. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 37-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Let's go now.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him.
Ready up.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go.
That's completed out to the right. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 6, 170. Go!
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this one you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
That's a gain of 3. Now third and
5. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Trying to throw this from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Out comes the kick team to attempt this field goal. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hut.
Frank gets it, headed right. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set.
Pass play coming here. Dumps it off to his running back. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And it's a fake. They only need a couple of inches. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Set. 70 Lions. Check. Bobcat. Check. Bobcat.
They give to Barkley, left side. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Right off the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
60 even. Have the 60. Have the 60.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18.
From the red zone on 1st. It's a screen to Barkley. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles push their lead to 3.
Eagles 17. Dolphins 14.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Call red. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line.
That's good.
So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
Take that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Down. Block set.
Running behind center with Wright. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Second and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Blue 30, punt.
Now a run with Wright. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Punt.
They'll work against the blitz. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down.
Ready. Yep, punt.
He'll look to throw. Finds his man, Waddle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Set, punt. Ready.
Running it with Wright. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Set, ready. Set, punt.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Jalen Carter on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on. Ready.
Looking in the air here. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. 60. Go.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing from the gun here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check out.
Desperation time here. Risky throw, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted by the Dolphins. It's a turnover on downs.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, ready, ready.
They'll go play action. Rolling out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. So timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
It's 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
32.
Pass play now. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
10 black. Set.
Back to throw it. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11.
Eagles 17. Tyler Luke set to kick
All set
off.
up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
At their own 48.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Go! 19, Cougar 19.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He throws a bullet to this, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, there's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Set. Ready. Set.
Running right. Here's Wright. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Cut.
They're going to pass it here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His third through the air this game. The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Dolphins push their lead to 18.
Eagles 17. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Ready. 19, time.
Again to throw on 2nd. Looking right, and he finds him. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd.
Come on, set. Hawk 7, come 19, come 19. Let's go.
He's going to throw this one. That one's complete, right side. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go. Rocco 80. Ready.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to throw now. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. Chris Olave with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles make it an 11-point ball game.
Eagles 24.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Set. Hut, hut.
Here's a give inside to Wright. That should clinch the win for the Dolphins. That's enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Philadelphia.